The Hermann Jazz and Wine Festival is the perfect opportunity to see Missouri's most beautiful destinations and enjoy great music. Here to tell me more about the festival is Hermann Director of Tourism, Tammy Bruckerhoff. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, talk about a great job, Director of Tourism for what, voted Missouri's most beautiful town?
We are. We've been voted Missouri's most beautiful town, and we are so proud of it. And naturally, we're number one.
And then you get to go around the state and talk about all the great things happening in Hermann.
Yes, and trying to get more and more people to come to our town to enjoy the beauty that we have there.
Yes, and you're a native from Hermann, Missouri.
I am. I've lived there most of my life, except at Mizzou and down here in Dogtown back in the day. So, yeah.
What do you think people love about Hermann the most? It's a beautiful town.
It is beautiful. We're right along the Missouri River. The rolling hills are just absolutely gorgeous. We have an old German culture that still lives on there today. Mm-hmm. Beautiful wineries and just a beautiful area.
Which is a great way to segue to this wonderful festival coming up. So Wine and Jazz. How did this come about? Because it's the fourth year?
It is. It's the fourth year. So Jason Church was really instrumental in getting this event going, and he is now with WSIE 98.7 The Sound and in Edwardsville. So we're so excited to have him with us again and organizing this event. And just a great way to bring the jazz culture to Hermann and really just light the night up and light the day up in Hermann with jazz.
That's fantastic. So let's kind of first let's start wine or jazz. Where do we start? Let's start with wine. Which wineries are going to be featured? As we talk about this too, we've got some video that we can show so people can get a feel for the past years. But which wineries and wines will be featured?
We have Stonehill Winery coming, and they have just won the Governor's Cup for the #1 wine in Missouri this year for their Chamberson. And so they'll be there sampling wines and selling wines. We also have Hermannhof Winery, and we also have Adam Pukta Winery and Lost Creek Vineyard. Okay, so we have 4 great wineries and lots of wine sampling for to go from one to the other. It'll be great.
Okay, and then on the jazz side, and we're looking at some video from past years, but who else? Who are some of the highlight performers?
Yeah, we have Montez Coleman and Joe Mancuso, and of course Charles Glenn.
Yes, and we've got some video that we can get queued up. I want to give our team a little bit of time to get queued up. So when people come, they're going to be able to go around, get tastings of wine.
Yeah, absolutely. The vendors, the wineries will all be set up all around the park, and they can go from winery to winery, do a little wine sampling, and figure out which one they want to drink, and buy a bottle or buy a glass. It'll be wonderful.
That's fantastic. Yep. And then throughout the day, there's just the lineup of the musicians.
Yeah, all day. It's almost nonstop for the bands to go on all day till about noon till 9. So
that's great. Well, we're going to take a clip. We're going to listen to Charles Glenn. We've got a little bit for you to hear.
You know what? You know what? You know what? I said, my funny Valentine. Sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile when your looks are laughable, unphotographable. Yes, you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than green? Is your
All right, so people were just listening to Charles Glenn, and I mean, when you hear jazz, you think there's nothing else you want than a glass of wine in your hand, and you're going to just be outside. People, they bring their lawn chairs and
bring your lawn chairs. You can bring your little pop-up tents and bring a blanket and just hang out on the lawn. It'll be wonderful.
All right, I do want to mention, I know this year you have a jazz panel featuring Phil Dunlap from Jazz St. Louis, Jason Church, who you mentioned earlier, and Nick Savage. So you've got that's new, and they're going to be talking about the evolution of jazz. You also have something new in terms of some vendors, I think?
Yeah, we have a new vendor who is going to be doing some recycling with wine bottles and with corks. And so she's going to be really doing a great job educating people about ways that you can reuse some of our wine bottles and our corks.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
it'll
really
be great.
Cool.
Yeah.
So people can head to your website. We've got that information on the screen so you can get the full lineup for the day. It's coming up. It's the Hermann Wine and Jazz Festival, Saturday, August 18th. Starts at noon, runs all the way until 9 p.m. And for the full lineup of all the jazz musicians as well as the wineries that are participating, go to visithermann.com, just like it's there on your screen. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with the event.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Come see us.
All right. All right, well, stay with us. There's more. We're going to have more discussion about the Hermann Wine and Jazz Festival right after this. We'll be right back.